She was married at the age of 17. Though she did not want to get married, her parents forced her. The only reason behind it was her love affair. But what she did to herself, and more importantly, what her parents did to her later, shocked the entire village. What exactly happened? Here is a shocking story from Haveri.
May 29th, 2014. Gangaikoppa, Haveri district. It was around 9 p.m. on this fateful day that a quarrel broke out between the family members at a house situated in the locality. A 17-year-old girl was seen constantly pleading with her family members not to take the quarrel further. But the family members did not pay attention to her words. The fight continued throughout the night. It was around 1 a.m. when the girl, who was fed up with her family, ended up doing the unthinkable. She went inside a room, consumed poison, hanged herself from the ceiling and committed suicide. The girl who met the fateful end was identified as Arpita Angadi. Arpita's parents, who heard the sound of their daughter's scream, rushed to the room to see what had happened. They were shocked out of their wits when they came to know about the hasty decision taken by their daughter. They did not know what to do further and also feared their reputation if they informed the news to the cops. Hence, they did the unthinkable. Surprisingly, they untied Arpita's body from the ceiling, dragged her body onto a vehicle and went towards the outskirts of the village. On reaching an isolated place, Arpita's parents unloaded the body and dragged it onto a farm situated nearby. They then poured kerosene and set her body ablaze. The heinous act was made to look like the body was cremated. Arpita's parents returned home and lived as if nothing took place. It was on May 30th, 2014 that the Ratihalli police, who were patrolling the area, spotted fumes in the middle of a farm in the locality. A team of cops then went near the spot to see what had happened. They spotted a body being burnt. To confirm that it was someone from the same locality, the cops questioned some of the people from the locality. They were shocked when they came to know that no one died on that particular day. They were now confused as to whom the body belonged to and who the person was. On questioning further, some of the villagers told the cops about a vehicle that arrived the previous night. The cops then suspected it to be a case of murder and began collecting information about the vehicle. The body was sent to post-mortem. Meanwhile, the cops traced the vehicle that arrived on that fateful night. The vehicle belonged to Lokeshappa, a resident of Gangaikoppa. A team of cops from the Ratihalli police station rushed to Lokeshappa's house to inquire about the burnt body. The house members were shocked on seeing the cops arrive at their doorstep. The cops began questioning the family members. During this, they came to know that the family was involved in a quarrel the previous night and also came to know that the quarrel lasted until late night. Meanwhile, the cops received FSL reports of the body that was burnt at the farm. The report showed that it was a dead body of a woman. What was most shocking in the report was the fact that the girl consumed poison before she was cremated. Soon after cops learned the truth, they began questioning the owner of the house, Lokesh Appa. Lokesh Appa, fearing the cops, spilled the beans. He confessed that he had set his daughter ablaze along with his wife Sumitra and other relatives. The Ratihalli police immediately registered a case of murder and swung into action. Lokesh Appa and others who were involved in the crime were taken to the spot where the body was burnt. The accused then explained everything in detail. They also narrated a story that not only shocked the cops but was also hard for them to believe. It all took place only because of Arpita and her marital life. Arpita, who hailed from Gangaikoppa, had just finished her studies in PUC. Though she was just 17 years old, her parents forcefully got her married to a man from Hubli by the name Chandrasekhar. Though Arpita pleaded her parents not to get her married at an early age, her parents were keen on getting their daughter married. Arpita, who was forced into marriage, stayed with her husband only for a week. After that, she left home without informing her husband or in-laws. The reason behind this was Arpita's love. Yes, Arpita had fallen in love with a boy by the name Puneet in Gangaikoppa. It was during PUC that the duo met each other and became friends. Their friendship soon blossomed into love and the duo regularly met each other. They spent time together in parks and roaming around the Haveri city. The duo had also decided to get married once they turned majors, but all their plans were upset when Arpita's family came to know about their daughter's secret love affair. What was most shocking was the fact that the duo belonged to different castes, and this was their only hindrance of getting married. When Arpita's parents learned of their daughter's love affair, they feared that their family's reputation would be at stake and hence decided to get their daughter married to someone from their own family. The date was fixed as April 21st, 2014, and wedding cards were printed. Chandrasekhar, who worked at a private firm in Hubli, finally tied the knot with Arpita. Arpita, with an unwilling mind, married Chandrasekhar and left for Hubli. She lived there for a week, but her past haunted her. She did not want Puneet to suffer because of her. Hence, without thinking twice, she left Hubli and returned to Puneet in Gangaikoppa. The duo then eloped and decided to get married. Meanwhile, Chandrasekhar was worried for his wife and came down to Arpita's house to inquire about her. Arpita's parents, who heard this, were shocked. They never expected that their daughter would do this. With the help of some of the villagers, Arpita's parents somehow traced their daughter and Puneet. They told them that they would get the duo married only if they came to Gangaikoppa. Accordingly, Arpita believed her parents and returned home. But when she returned home, her parents threatened and warned her of dire consequences if she ever spoke to Puneet again. Arpita then told her parents that she would start a new life with Chandrasekhar. But when Arpita went back to her husband's place, her in-laws did not allow her inside the house, instead told her to divorce their son. Arpita was shocked. She returned home and told her parents about the same. Arpita's parents were irked by their daughter's behavior. Hence, they soon began an argument with her. The argument later sparked off a quarrel, and the quarrel continued till late night. When Arpita realized that her life had turned hell, she decided to end her life itself.
ಹಾವೇರಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ರಟ್ಟೇಲಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಠಾಣೆಯ ಗಂಗಾಯಿಕೊಪ್ಪ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಪಿತಾ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸುಮಾರು 17 ವರ್ಷ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಸಾವು ಸಂಭವಿಸಿದೆ. ಇದಾಗಿರೋದು 29ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಮಧ್ಯರಾತ್ರಿ. ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕೃತ್ಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರುವ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಈಕೆಗೆ ಸುಮಾರು 1 ತಿಂಗಳ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹುಬ್ಬಳ್ಳಿಯ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಅನ್ನೋವನಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ವಾರ ಇದ್ದು ನಂತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ಪುನೀತ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಹುಡುಗನ ಜೊತೆ ಓಡೋಗಿರ್ತಾಳೆ. ಓಡೋಗಿ ಅವರು ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 12-13 ದಿವಸ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಓಡಾಡಿ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಚನ್ನಗಿರಿ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ತಾಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಸಿಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಮನೆಯವರು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Accordingly, at around 1 a.m., when all the family members fell asleep, she took poison and hung herself. Arpita's parents, who then came to know about their daughter's hasty decision, did the unthinkable.
ಅರ್ಪಿತಾ ಅನ್ನೋ ಹುಡುಗಿದು 17 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೈನರ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗೇ ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಅವಳು ಗಂಡನ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಓಡೋದಾಗ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದು ಅರ್ಪಿತಾಳ ಮನೆ ಕಡೆಯವರು ಯಾರೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಠಾಣೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ 29ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಈಕೆಯ ಗಂಡನ ಮನೆ ಕಡೆಯವರು ಬಂದು ಗಂಗಾಯಿಕೊಪ್ಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪಂಚಾಯತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಮದುವೆಯಾಗಿ 8 ದಿವಸ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದು ಬೇರೆ ಹುಡುಗನ ಜೊತೆ ಓಡೋಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು 12-13 ದಿವಸ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಇಂಥವಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮನೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಡೈವರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಿಸಿ ಅಂತಂದು ಮಾತುಕತೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಹುಡುಗಿ ಮನೆ ಕಡೆಯವರು ಏನೋ ತಿಳಿದೇ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಡೈವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹುಡುಗನ ಮನೆ ಕಡೆಯವರು ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೂ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, ಇದು ಮದುವೆ ಆದ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬನ ಜೊತೆ ಓಡೋಗಿ 12-13 ದಿವಸ ಇದು ಬಂದವಳು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಸರಿ ಬರೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡೋಣ ಅಂತಂದು ವಾಪಸ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
They were not worried for their daughter and had lost all hopes on her. Hence, they untied her body, dumped it in a vehicle and went towards the outskirts of the city. Then they stopped near a farm, unloaded Arpita's body from the vehicle, poured kerosene and set her body ablaze.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಗಂಗಾಯಿಕೊಪ್ಪ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಒಂದು ಹುಡುಗಿ ಸತ್ತೋಗಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅವಳನ್ನ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆಯವರು ರಾತ್ರಿನೇ ಅಂತ್ಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರೇ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದು ಈ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಸತ್ತೋಗಿರೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಹುಡುಗಿದ ರೀತಿ ಸುಟ್ಟಾಕಿರೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನೀಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಪೊಲೀಸರಿಗೆ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕೃತ್ಯ ನಡೆದಿರೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನೀಡದಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಟ್ರಾಗೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕಂಡು ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಮಧ್ಯರಾತ್ರಿ ಊಟ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾಗ ವಿಷದ ಬಾಟ್ಲು ವಿಷ ಕುಡಿದು ಸತ್ತೋಗಿದ್ಲು. ಸತ್ತೋದ ನಂತರ ಅವಳನ್ನ ಅಂತ್ಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದು ಆರೋಪಿತರು ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಲವು ಗ್ರಾಮಸ್ಥರು ಕೂಡ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.